Laugh at me all you want, guys, but this Blood Bowl 3 launch is going perfectly according to plan. I mean, absolutely perfectly. We've seen it a million times. You take a beloved franchise and you turn it into a live service. You sprinkle in a little bit of drama, some leaks, some community backlash, and you have the recipe for either a complete implosion or an absolute explosion. And it's always a fun ride to be on, especially if you really enjoy that franchise and you get to just be disappointed the whole time. Or maybe you're excited. Regardless, this channel is mainly about military strategy, tactics, and doctrine, and applying it to strategy games. Blood Bowl 3 is a bit out of our wheelhouse, but there's just too much information dropping on Blood Bowl 3 not to talk about it. One, we've got information on the Blood Pass. What brings me a bit of pause with the Blood Pass is the fact that Cyanide's never run a live service game. At least I don't know if they have a mobile platform. So I'm a little hesitant in that, especially with how long each Blood Bowl match is. And we don't really have any leaks or information on like in-game stats, and that's probably why they haven't been released yet. In the leaks, there was talk about in-game stats already being in the game, and they probably haven't figured out how to apply that to the Blood Pass, like with that experience level or the experience you'd get. And maybe they just don't want to talk about it yet. I don't know, but that's something. As you saw, I instantly pulled up the shop because we need to talk about the rumors that are surrounding the Blood Pass. One, if we come and take a look at the update that they released, with the leveling system while reaching maximum level, which I'm imagining is the Blood Pass, you get 1,000 Warp Stone, 8 common items, same quality as the ones in the shop, 24 uncommon items. For some reason, they really specified the same quality as the one in the shop for the common items. That brings me a bit of pause. I don't really like that wording. 24 uncommon items and 8 epic items. And I already said 1,000 warp stone. So basically, what's probably going to happen? They could take the epic route, where every blood pass is $9. So we come over here and we take a look at the warp stone. Every blood pass for 1,000 is $9, and then you get the same quality as the common items. So if we come take a look at a common item, I wanted to rotate that guy. Is it? You can't. Oh, you can. It's the left click. This is what the quality of the common items would be within the blood pass, in my opinion. But they really specify that it's going to be the same quality as that. I don't know if it's during battle passes. I don't buy a lot of battle passes anymore because I buy them and never play the game again. And then I'll come back 6 months later and then I'll buy another one and I'll never play the game again. But they really wanted to specify that. There's also uncommon. It's like they don't know their own rarity format because I don't see an uncommon option. So kind of strange that they said uncommon. And then there's rare. And then they said 24 epic or 8 epic. So you have 24 uncommon, which don't even exist within the tier levels of player customization. So another just not knowing your game, now that I'm thinking about it. 8 common for some reason, so you get enough for 1 player, 24 enough uncommons for 3 players, and then enough equipment for 1 player of epic. That's if it's like the same like one whole outfit, right? We don't know. They could just give us a bunch of left shoulders. We could be like, hey, here's 8 left shoulders, here's 24 head helmets, and then here's 8 epic boots or bodies. You know what I mean? So we don't know how the blood pass is currently labeled out or going to be set up. And this obviously applies to the blood pass. Like it does. I mean, you don't just word like maximum level without talking about the blood pass. Now, what other drama happened? Well, as you see here, the game's still buggy, beyond according to me. But the game certainly is not having the best communication. They're giving it their all, but so far they gave everyone the brutal edition. They gave all of us the brutal edition. And so they're working on compensating players. So what they're going to do in order to compensate the players is they're going to remove the cosmetics from the standard edition owners, and they're going to leave the 1,000 warp stone. I don't know if there's a reason why they can't take the warp stone, but honestly, if you bought the game, you're lucky to even have a warp stone at this point in time. You're also lucky if you bought the brutal edition to have your cosmetics. I don't know if that bug's been fixed. Also, what else? They're really trying with the community stuff. They're trying to communicate, and I guarantee all of these things are written up, especially with the leaks of the monetization. Oh, they really leaned into the fact that they feel that their monetization is fair, and I can't fault them for that because, I mean, this isn't me like shilling, right? People in this world are so happy to spend $1,000 on what's that game? Marvel Snap, $100 cards. So when someone's like, oh, you know, we will just just have a worse monetization than everyone else, doesn't make sense to me. That's just how I feel about it. So they're not gonna like change that. It's not gonna change as much as I like want it to. Like I want a company to cave, they're not gonna cave on that. So they feel like it's fair. I mean, 75 cents per thing. Let's kick it right down the middle. If you don't agree with that, let me know. Honestly, I'm just kind of angry that there's no manual because I need to play this game like very slowly than learning it and trying to figure out how to play it. That still bothers me. Other drama that's going on, I mean leaks. Oh my god, let's talk about the leaks. We totally forgot about those leaks. What is happening? 7 factions leaked. Elfmen. Oh, elfmen. Aren't those just elves? Lizardmen, necromantic, shambling undead, goblins, halflings, underworld, and wood elves. As long as in-game match statistics have been found within the game files before the actual release of the game. All right. How do you feel about that, people down there and part of the community or the Blood Bowl? Personally, I think they released a statement that said some things they're still working on fixing, like the Lizardmen, I believe, were the ones that were the most finished, and they still need... Where are these guys going? They're setting up their cage. Leave me alone, orc man. And so they're still working on fixing those issues, or I guess they're like designed or they're like half put in there. And a lot of people will say it's cut content. I don't know if that content's been cut. I should have got a +1 strength right there, I think. Oh my god! Help me out here. Stand up. Stand up. Alright, now that with all that drama out of the way, we're going to start talking everything we need to talk about. That is Blood Bowl. And that strategy and how to play this game. Stand up, please. We need to get that guy to stand up. Once everyone stand up, we're going to begin engaging this game and engaging the orcs. God, it took almost 30 seconds to stand everyone up. That's borderline ignorant in my opinion. All right, so what can we do? We can move this guy around to blitz this orc right here. I don't think we'll get a 2 on that with that blitz. We can move this lineman back up. He was moved 1 position. That allows us to blitz this unit right here, this orc. This is such a fumbly UI. And we could move this unit up 1 position as well and try and work our way into that box. And what we really want to do is we want to isolate some of these units, see what we can do with that. There's no reason to really collapse this front line, but we're going to try and get everyone into position. And we're going to try and start breaking people up and destroying them. Honestly, this whole left side's kind of collapsing, so I see the AI just favoring it. So we'll just move him over there because that's what the AI is exactly going to do. They're going to try and exploit any position where they can like just get around you. They don't really try and play that hard. So maybe we can knock this guy into this unit and knock him back 1 and therefore force him to fight right there. And that's our big gun blocker versus our blitzer. He's going to charge in. We're going to roll those dice. We got to move. And we can only move him 1 position that way. And let's put him between everyone. And we're going to follow. Other than that, you see how all these circles are red? We have no more options to move. We're going to hit space to end. Or actually, we can't hit space to end. This game's not that intuitive. And we're moving on to turn 3. This guy's currently stunned. Not much we can do with him. We could have blitzed this guy, I believe, for a 1 dice roll. I believe he's 4 strength. Don't really know what that means at this moment in time. We have 2 orcs over here that are currently isolated, and we have 2 blitzers that aren't really good blockers. And we have this bloater. I kind of want to bring him on that right side. And like I said, they're going to try and exploit anything. They always try and set up for a throw. I don't know why they try and set up for a throw. It never really works. Like if there's like a hole in your front line, I've noticed this with the AI, they're always going to try and funnel through it and just put a bunch of units down here on the back. I also don't like if we like click off a unit. Once this unit moves, I'd rather have that blue circle stay on him. So you can kind of follow it while he moves. That really needs to be changed. See? And like I said, they're going to try and penetrate this front line. They're going to try and get behind us. And knock us all down. We get a push, and he's really going to push us towards the ball blocker. Whatever. So what we'll do is we'll... okay, thank you, I guess. Why are you doing that? So we're going to screen this ball. We're going to line up our lineman for the assist. He's going to stumble. He ran way too far. So we want to do all our moves before we force that turnover. So obviously, right, this guy needs to get off this line because he could get knocked in. So we either we don't want to take this dodge now because we could force that turnover and lose our turn. So we need to think a little bit ahead where we want to move these units or these linemen. So here's the ball. If we move him here or here, they'll obviously have that assist. We're going to take it anyway. There's no way for me to go through here without rolling for the dodge, so we'll consider that later. We're going to get this guy to stand up by double-clicking him. He can't move, I believe, now. Or he can. Hit space to go. We're going to isolate. We're going to try and take this unit out. We're going to isolate him. And we're going to blitz that unit here in a moment with our bloater. So now we're forced to make a bunch of decisions, right? We either blitz him, we re-roll, and then we kind of do all our dodges, see what we can get. So let's do our blitz. Triple threat, that's really good. Hopefully we get a good roll. Watch us roll so bad. All right, pal. He's pushed back before being knocked down. Push back before being knocked down. Defender stumbles. Let's just go with a pal. I don't know the difference between that and that. We're going to keep him isolated. We don't want him going back and allowing to follow that screen. We're going to follow forward with it. I don't think that was a... no, that was a blitz because he was one stair away. We check armor value, which we don't quite know what means yet. So far, these units can continue to isolate this guy. And what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and knock him one position out into the ring. These guys are going to continue to flow through that back line. We're going to set up our screen right here. We only have 9 seconds left. We're not going to take that roll. You're going to take the dodges, though. If we can. It doesn't matter. We can just go. We're not going to... I just want him out of position. God, just fall, my dude. And that's why we didn't take that dodge right there. So basically what's going to happen, they're going to try and funnel to this left-hand side. We tried to screen them a little bit. We have all of these guys with this guy knocked down. Unfortunately, he's not stunned, so we still have to deal with him. We could, if he stays knocked down, he's not going to. I wonder if we could knock him down with... I wish you could knock him down without moving him, but we had to follow through. So if we could, like... if we push him back one square on this knockdown right here, we could foul him, right? And if we get that foul, that would be really good. Try and get him out of the game. Or he's just going to do it for us. So what we're going to do... I don't know why he went with that. Okay. We got one die roll right there. This guy needs to stand up. Get his head in the game. Ball's currently unprotected. He moves one position. This guy's standing. We should foul him. Oh, that's the guy we are going to foul. All right, we're going to move everyone up. Is there a way to get them there and foul them? We can. So if we get everyone in position, keep shutting down the screen. Take that foul. Actually, let's see what we can do over here. Is this a one roll? That's a one roller. This is a one roller. All right, that foul is our best. He get dodge checked right here. If he goes through here, he gets dodge checked. So we just move up. Do we get a 2 roll? Nope. 2 roll, yes. We take that 2 roll first. Both down. What is this? We need to make sure this guy doesn't have the block. Sure hands. Pass. All teammates. Let's just take the knock. Straight back. All right, we follow up. We could have blitzed right there. That should have been a blitz. That was foolish of us. Let's foul. I still don't know how fouls work. And then, what's this? No, we're not going to take that one roll. In turn. All right. And then we're just going to zoom in. We're going to see. We're just trying to manipulate the eye of breakthrough. I guess we take the blitz on that next roll. They're going to knock us back one. They're going to stay put. Right? They don't want to give up that area. We don't really have any way to really break down the screen. We can't really get this guy out of the way, so I guess we could route all these guys around this left-hand side and just crush the screen that's forming, and maybe we could cause some damage. Or we could, like, move forward and... he can't move forward. He'll get dodge checked. All right, they're moving for the triple on that guy. Yep. Jesus.
That's going to be a
All right, that was a bad roll for him. So we could... We only get 2 right there. We take the triple roll. Yeah, I said go. No, we're going to stay. We got to set up our screen. We could try and go for the foul, but we're going to try and shut this down. Because they're going to try and go around on this left-hand side. Maybe we should go... No, we're not going to go for the foul. Set up our screen. Oh, we're gonna get dodge checked right there. Are we done? Are we done with all our moves? So either way, we're dodge check. +6 for that dodge check. It's not really worth it. Let's just get dodged. What about... Can this guy do it? We take it. Follow up. We take the single roll, see if we can knock him out. We only knock him back 1. We follow. All right. We need to start breaking up this line right here. Follow? I need to use my linemen more. I don't use them as much as I should. And then, like, the timer's broken, so it's just going to let us keep going and going and going. I don't know why that timer is broken. We're going to follow. So the timer doesn't work at all in this game. And so we're pretty far in. We made a lot. We're trying to get the ball, but we can't break this this cage too well. We got some linemen in place. We should have dodge checked a few things, but realistically, if we don't like do any damage or anything, this is mainly the Nurgles, a defensive line. So they're gonna knock us, and then the orcs are just gonna tear us up. They're even using like the ball handler. Oh, we tripped him. Hey, run past me, man. Don't do it again. Don't let me catch you slipping. What can this guy do? This guy could blitz for 1. The stand-up animation takes way too long, in my opinion. We take the 2 assists right there. We take the stumble. We knock him back 1. We don't follow. Sure, we follow. Come on, give me an injury, man. No injury. That armor value is really good for them. Do we take that foul? We'll take the foul in a second. Let's see what we can do right here. Come on, dude. We need what we stay.
That's a dangerous place to be.
Do we take that assist or no? Let's start rolling some dice. Follow.
If I had a
And then we take a foul.
for every player I've seen lying on the field during my career, well, I could start my own team. You only need 1 million gold, right?
We got the stun. All right, cool stuff. We just take the one roll right here. Finally. Why can't I knock him out? Like, what's going on here? I'm trying to get him into the crowd and I just can't. I'm wasting 3 linebackers over here for no, or 3 runners over here for nothing. The ball's over here and none of these guys can really handle that ball. I can't knock one guy out of the field. He was moving at an angular direction. Kind of annoying. He's just going to stand right back up. We're not going to get any damage on him, nothing. We can't really foul this guy.
Coach always uses right player for
And they just knock me into their own guy. Come on, dudes. I didn't know you could do that. You can knock someone into someone who's stunned. So we're just stalling right here. We're like turn 6. We can't break this cage. We're just kind of just smashing into each other. And they're finally breaking through. So really, what we do is we knock this guy down. Okay, I got 2 rolls, and he instant knocks me down. Cool. Cool. Just stand right back up. Can anyone move into position? Can he? No, because he would have to go. Where does he get dodge checked? He doesn't get dodge checked. That's really far, isn't it? That's 2 checks right there. And he needs to hurdle someone. What about this guy? You go. It's double assisted. He fumbles the ball right next to our runner. We stay. No, we follow through.
failure that could cost his team dear.
Oh, was that the smart move? Does that force a turnover? It doesn't force a turnover. All right. It does force. Oh, that sucks. I didn't know that would force a turnover. All right. They're going to move to do everything. We're just going to play through these 8 turns, and then we'll move on. Realistically, nothing's like really happening. We're not we've like lost a competitor right off the bat. Unfortunately, like this guy's going to get checked. Can this guy? He can go all the way over here. Can we get this guy out of the game? Get out of the game. Jesus Christ. Get out of the game. Follow. How far can you'll get double checked by. We're gonna foul this guy. I want him gone. We get agility checked right here when he moves out. So we don't want to do that. All right, who fouls better? 8 armor value plus 10 injury. So we need plus 8 for armor. KO, thank you. And we get the argue the call. I don't think we have any money. All right, we lose 1 guy. Unfortunate, but that's fine. I think he gets... Where is he at? He's injured. So he stays out of the game next turn for our offensive. So we're setting up our next turn play. They're not really trying to get the ball. It's standard AI behavior. They're going to punch me in the face. They're going to roll again. They're going to take the POW. Knock us back one. Follow through, obviously. Hopefully we're not stunned. They're going to get the ball. Stand up. Stand up. Don't care what's going on. We can finally get our bloaters back online. My dude, come on. Can we do anything else? You can't run that far. Do we take the blitz right here? We take the blitz right here. Just come on, give me into the crowd, baby. Into the crowd. Follow. Goodbye. I guess maybe you need to hit them head on.
They need more defenders if they're going to stop the ball. Safety in numbers.
Come on, stand up, dude. You can stand up. I believe in you. All right, that's our turn. All right, that is 0-0 at the half. Peace out, guys. So far, enjoying Blood Bowl, but a little don't understand it too much.